everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you watched my video this morning, you will have heard me said that I wanted to make some more butterflies because I don't think you can ever have too many, and my stash is running a bit low. Somewhere, which I haven't got close to me, I've got a smallish stamp of a butterfly with a matching die. And here I've just bought some more smallish butterflies. It's also got some sentiments and things on there, and matching dies, because you know how much I hate fussy cutting. But that might be a thing in the past. Not that I ever did an awful lot of it, I'll be honest. So what have I got? I'm going to do some watercolour, I think. I want one sheet of fairly pale, sort of very pastel-y colours, and I fancy some really bright jazzy ones as well. So I'm going to start with the bright jazzy ones. Now I'm just using a manky old brush here, I'm not worried too much about it. These paints are my daughter's old paints, and they're really good. They're really vibrant watercolour paints. So I just think I'm going to, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to put some paint down in different areas, different colours, and we'll smush it all together. These are really highly pigmented and they are lovely. Oh, didn't even know that would be that colour, but look at those. And she was getting rid of these and I thought, no, I'll have those. I think she had them for school. I don't know if all of the colours are like this, or certainly I know those ones are. Let's try that. What colour is that? No, it's almost the same colour. Let's try something else. What colour is that? It looks gold on there, but it's purple, which will be ideal. So like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I should actually, thinking about it, because these things are small, I should have smaller amounts, smaller areas of paint, I think, not such big areas. Could do with the green, so it's a bit wishy-washy. Not so keen on that one. That's a nice colour green. Don't really want green too close to purple. It's quite nice on that blue though. I'm literally just, I think I've got the wrong one there, have I? Yeah. Just going to put little blobs of colour down and see where we go. See what they turn out like when they're cut out. Right, I'm not sure I dare put anything like red in there because I think that will mess things up. What colour was that? That was purple. Where's that blue one? Is it that copper one? No. Lost it. Yeah, that one. I like that. They don't look anything like those colours on the, I don't know if you can see them, look. This is the one that's bright blue. Strange, isn't it? I already lost it. Which one was it? Is it that? Yeah. I do like that colour though. Let's try some of the greens. I wanted to mush them all together, but I'm a bit apprehensive now. What colour is that? Oh, that's the one I just tried, which was the same colour, wasn't it? A weird colour. Don't really want to make brown. I should dry some of these. I think a lot of them are dry already. Trying to be a bit mindful about where I put things. I guess it doesn't matter if there's a bit of white showing either. Could also work. Yes, D, a little bit of white, not loads. Getting some bizarre colour combinations here, but I don't think it really matters. I might not like them like this anyway. I tend to prefer them in the more pastel colours, but I did fancy something just bright and cheerful, but it is heading a bit down grunge alley. Right, let's try that. It's obviously been well used. Oh, I don't know what colour that is. Maybe it's just a bit grim and dirty. Don't like it. Hang on, I need to put that out the way. Doesn't look like there's anything like a yellow or anything. I don't know what those colours were over there. Oh, it's like an orange. Probably not the best colour then. I can't tell if these are the colours that are supposed to be or whether or not my daughter has put a ton of like black on something. That's a very dark brown, don't really want that. It looks like a white, a grey. Surprised there's no yellow. There's a no, I don't like any of those. Bit of a funny colour that. Anyway, let's just finish this off. Don't think I'm going to like it, but I also think I know what I can do with it. What should we have down there? I don't think these will do anything. That just looks like ordinary watercolour. I'm just mushing it all together now. I'm not going to think too much about that. Let's try that again. Oh, it's that same colour. That's a bit nicer. I think these paints have been abused, not by me, but anyway, there we go. We've got some paint on there. I'm going to leave that to dry and then we'll attack the other one. And I've got to be careful of that because there's a lot of paint on there. Maybe we should take some away from the edges, otherwise it is going to leak everywhere. Right, let's leave it at that for now. Right, I think we've had enough of those colours. They're a little bit bright. Let's have a bit of a clean up. Right, I think I better change my water as well. Look at that, it looks like licorice. Give me a sec and I'll be back. Right, I'm back with a fresh piece of mixed media paper and my own version of these watercolours, which are, they're not the pigmented ones, they're just like a normal cheap watercolour. I'm just going to put some water down on my page and I'm going to drop some colours in. Now my plan is twofold, to just put a little bit of pastel colour down, and the other is maybe to drop some magicals and have a go with the diluted embellishment mousse. So I'm just going to put some colour down that's not, this is a kind of a cream, but it's picking up some of the other things around it. There's a bit of pink gone in there, so we are getting some different colours. Not too fussed about that. Just don't want it to be white, so let's have a go at this one. I could pick a smaller brush, so I might keep sort of pinks over this side a bit and put greens or blues down that side. Right, I could have that'll do for that. I could have taped this down and then I wouldn't have had it all moving around. Not really trying to get it to look like anything, I just want to sort of have a hint of a colour down like that, and I think we dare go bluey in between. Right, let's leave that. Let me find my magicals. Not there. Right, the blue one is out apparently. Pink, yellow, green. Let's see what we've got with these. Oh, I could use my shakers, my black. No, I don't want them to go too black. Let's there's tiny amount going on there, I think. I don't want to overdo it. There's blue. There we go. Don't, oops, she says dropping it everywhere. Oh well. I don't want to go too mad with this. I might not do anything but leave it. Just leave it on there. I might not even, I was going to add some water to it, but I might not because I quite like the speckle. In fact, I might mix them up a little bit and have a bit of that over there. And perhaps not green, but perhaps we'll have yellow over here. It's drying a bit now, I think, though. I wasn't planning on doing it at all, but I quite like that. I shall leave that one to dry, I think. I don't think I want to do anything else with that. I can't move it really very easily now because that will all smush together. I suppose I could attempt to take some of that away. Quite a bit of water there. I think I might get away with that. Right, I'm going to let that one dry. Up there. Right, we'll have to do another one then, because yes. Right, let's put these away. No more bright colours. Oh, I fancy doing one. Oh, I have to do another one now. I fancy doing one in with the black shaker. Right. I'm not going to go too much. I think I put too much water on last time anyway. Let's have a little bit less water. And I am just going to keep it quite neutral. I know I tried to do that last time. Let's have a bit of yellow. In fact, I might just put yellow everywhere. Let's have a bit of... Obviously got green ink on my fingers. Never mind. Right, that's quite nice there. Right, I'm going for a smaller brush and oops, try not to stick my arm in it. I might just put some pink here and I might put some blue down here. Just so we get a variation in different colours, because you don't want them all the butterflies to be the same colour. We could have some purple, couldn't we, as well? Let's do that. Could even go for a bit of orange or something if it's not too vibrant. Just try and keep these areas smaller because the butterflies are not big. I keep forgetting what I'm doing and making larger patches, but I don't want large patches because otherwise the butterflies are all going to be one colour. Fancy a bit of red. Oh, really, this is what I should be doing, just little patches. That looks like the same colour I was using. It isn't, but it looks like it. I love this one up here. It looks a bit like a sky. Anyway, my idea was to try and keep this quite plain and neutral, kind of what we've got here. I think this is going to be more of my street, but there we go. I'm going to dry that one. Let me come back. Right, that's quite pretty. Kind of what I was looking for, just sort of a pastel-y background. So I think I'm just going to do one more because why not? Sorry about that. Ripping my paper. Right, another piece of mixed media paper. Right, I'm not using these, they can go away. Right, now I think I'm going to... I just want to try those shakers again, see what they look like. I'm going to put water on here. I don't want it swimming, I just want to cover it so it's got some water on it. Right, let's have a go with these. not that end, this end. Right, this is, oops, it's gone everywhere anyway. Right, this is the black one, which I really liked. So these are going to be grunge butterflies, I think. Or maybe they won't even be butterflies, who knows. I like that. I don't want to add a little bit of water to that. I'm just going to rotate the paper a little bit and see what we get. Oh, I quite like that. Oopsie. I love how they all separate and you get different, whoops, colours. Don't really love that bit, but just going to have a little, I don't think there's any water on that bit, or not enough. I might just leave that one. And turn it round. And let's have a look at this one. This one is the Bratwurst Brown. Let's see what we get going with this. Oopsie. Quite like those. Interesting. I like those. I like just like the interesting look that you get with them. Don't really want them to smudge together, but might just pop a little bit more on there. And then I think I might dry this one, or at least move it out the way somewhere. And this one's mainly dry now, but I've been just chasing it around with my dryer and getting different patterns. So that can dry over here somewhere. Right, I have got one more piece of paper. I'm going to use the back of something I did from a scrawler box, I think. And I'm going to have a go with the embellishment mousse. Let me just shut both of those up and see where we go with that. I've already had a little play with the yellow one, so I'm going to see what I can do with them. Now, Christine said, let's try. I don't know how big a brush to use. Let's try that. Christine said that you can water them down. So I'm going to take a bit of one, add some water, see what we can get with that. I've got most of it in the brush. Come on, out you come. Let's see what it does. That's nice, because it's going to give you like a shimmeriness, but not too much colour, which is kind of, don't know where that red is. That is coming from my brush somewhere, but that'll be fine. Right, let's have a little clean up of that. Could have been a bit more organised and got some more tissue or something, but never mind. Right, we'll have a bit of this green. Oops, sorry if I whacked the camera. Right, let's see what this looks like. I'm excited. Maybe I've put a bit too much water on this. Oh, I like that. It's got a nice shimmer to it. This one's on a piece of watercolour paper. Right, I'm going to let that one dry somewhere where there is some space. There we go. That could sit up there for a minute. Right, I want to go back to the first one. Let me just clear up. Well, I liked how those embellishment mousses could be diluted and used. That's good. Right, next up, back to this beauty. We need to go and get something. Let me be back. I think we need some white, and I think we need some gold. It didn't want to come out. Right, I need these little brushes here. Hopefully I've got another one of those. Yes. I'm going to go for the white first and hope that I don't splash everything everywhere. Yes, this is definitely helping. I don't know whether or not I want black as well. We'll have to wait and see, but I think this will be quite nice for like a vibrant mixed media butterfly. Bear in mind they're going to be black, their outlines will be black, so perhaps I don't want too much black. Where are those stamps? Yeah, look, there's a lot of, if I use black ink there'll be a lot of black on there, so I don't think I will add any. White, yes. Gold, yes. Gosh, I've got it everywhere. Right. Let's try the gold one. I love this gold. It's a really good gold. It's Pebeo Studio Acrylics metallic gold. It's a lovely. I've got the copper as well. The copper is good, but it's, I don't know, it's just something about this colour, I think. Are we getting any? Some. My hand aches now from doing all that white. Let's see if I can. I'm trying not to look at the rest of my desk and where the splatters are going. I've given up worrying about my phone. It usually peels off. Right, let's think. That's a bit better, I'm not getting enough. I'll have to stop because my fingers are aching doing this. Right, that will do. Right, I'm going to dry all this and then I'll be back. I am going to do that, but instead of wasting these colours here, I thought I could just stick a bit of a splash on these as well. I don't like wasting things, so oops. Just thought it might add a little something. My finger's gone really weak. How pathetic is that? Oh, I can feel it. I'm getting it all up my arms. Oh, I think I'll probably have to stop there. I'm making a huge mess. There, that will do. That one can dry as well. Okay, time for cleanup. I cannot find my favourite butterfly die. I've got the stamp for it, but I can't find the die. I don't know what I've done with it. I keep all my dies on those magnetic sheets, and it's not on there. I've been through them twice. I can't find it. Sometimes I keep it in another place and it isn't in there either. And now I'm getting a bit agitated because it's my favourite and I love it. And if I don't like these, I'm going to be a bit sad. So anyway, I thought we would press on. And if I don't like it, then we'll do something else. So what am I going to do? This is sticky, these things. I'm going to try and line them up so we don't get too much waste. And we'll see what we do. Right, I'm going to start with, I'll start with this because it is the it's the smallest piece of card. It might be easier to line things up. So let's have a look. Let's go with that. Something like that. So hopefully that will do. Right, as for ink, let's get two of them out. I'm going to try the Memento because it is not so dark. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to give myself a bit of space. Alright, these have not been used. I was contemplating not using the old stamping platform, and then I thought, no, I'll be disappointed if I don't. Right, let's see what these do. Still going to get some waste, obviously, but I don't know what I don't like about them. It's just they're a bit, maybe this is a bit dark. Maybe I should go for something not as dark, like a different colour. Probably should have moved them. Let's just move them back a bit. In fact, if I put them at this end, would that not be better? didn't think it through very well. Come here. Oh. If I put them at that end there, I should be able to manipulate my paper a bit better. So maybe something like that. She says moving it. Yep, that could do. Right, if I didn't use black, what could I use then? Let's have a think. I mean, I've got a grey. Oh, let's just try it. If you don't try something, you won't know, will you? So this is just, I don't think I like this. I can already feel I don't like it. Ice spruce, this is. Oh, I like it better actually. Better than I thought. Maybe I should go for like a colour that would go with that. Let me just grab a baby white. It's all a bit of trial and error, this. Right, so I'm going to take that off. I need a piece of kitchen roll to dry it a bit. Let's line up the next ones. Something like that would do. What colour then? Should we try a green type colour? What have I got? Don't want anything too dark. I don't think this will be dark enough. This is Shabby Shutters, and it's not Distress Oxide, it's just Distress Ink, and it's not, it always feels like a really dry ink pad. So no, that's not, I like the idea of it, but it's a little bit pale. What have we got that we can ramp that up with? Mowed Lawn is really, 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 I think, too bright. Right, I'm going to try Cracked Pistachio. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to mow the lawn. Let's check where that's going down first. Like that. I might do a mowed lawn. I like that one though. I do like that. That's not, I like the Cracked Pistachio. I wish I could find my other one. Right, here we go. I think I like that better. Right, can we get another one on there? I could do individual, I could do that actually, couldn't I? Let's just do that. And stick some individual ones on that we could cut out. That might work. Oh, not if I do that. It's really, really sticky. Let's try that. Oh, that's quite big, that one. Oh. Let's try this one. On there. And I hope you can't hear my stomach rumbling. I'm really hungry this morning. might have to feed. Oh, that's not right, silly. Let's try that. I think I might need to put that on there and like that. Right, I think black will be alright on the mixed media type ones, the bright colour ones. Just trying to get as much out of this sheet as I possibly can. There we go. Might be able to squeeze another couple out. There's one there. I think it have to be that small one. Like that. Don't think that one will fit on there. Oh, it might, but not just yet. Right, one more stamping I think on that sheet, and then we're going to swap to another sheet, and I won't make you watch me. No, I don't think I'm going to get that in there. Let's have this one. Hopefully that didn't move the paper. It did a bit. Never mind, it might be okay. Right, so that's one sheet. I'm going to go and do this with all the other sheets, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm a little bit inky, but you saw me do this one, I think. And then I've just done the same sort of thing, just keeping things on my stamp platform so I can move them around. And then that one. It's hard to see what they look like at the moment. And then this one. I started with my VersaFine, whatever it is, the darker ink pad on this one. I used the dark one on this one. And then I started with this one and then moved back over to the Memento for that one, so that it wasn't so dark. And that's a combination of the Memento, and I think I used Abandoned Coral for that. Anyway, I'm going to cut them out now and we'll see what I get at the end. Well, I'm not going to lie, that has taken hours, a couple of hours I think, and I'm absolutely exhausted. I lost the will to live around about half an hour in, and I've been watching videos and ploughing on, but oh my goodness, that was tedious. Turns out I don't like die cutting either, so not just fussy cutting. Anyway, I've got a ton of butterflies now. Some of them, this one need that bit popping out. I'm not sure if I like that, but anyway, I might just chop that bit off. But anyway, this is how we are at the moment. Now, these ones I actually, when I looked at the page before I started cutting them, I thought, oh, they're far too dark. They're going to look awful. But in actual fact, I think they're pretty cool. I quite like them. They are a bit dark, but they're not terrible. Some are better than others. So there's those. I think I should need to ink around the edges, so that'll be a job probably and a half to do. So there's more of those. Like that's quite pretty. Perhaps didn't need to have quite such vibrant colours there. So that's those. Then we've got these ones. These were the Magicals, and I quite like the fact that they're sort of mainly white with some things. It's nice to have something a little bit paler. Not altogether fond of the stamps. They're okay. And it's better to cut out 3 things at once. Otherwise, goodness only knows how long I'd have been here doing these. So those are a different one. So those were the magicals, I think, in there. Then we've got the ones which were the other magicals, the bright coloured ones. I think that belongs with those. Doesn't really matter because I'm probably going to mix them all up anyway. But I've got a good selection of things here anyway, of different colourways, and you know, like that one probably doesn't have any colour on it really, so I could just add some. Not a problem. I'm just going to dig down here, see what else we've got. More of those. I really am exhausted doing that. That was back-breaking and monotonous and not a fun task at all. Really not. Now these don't really seem to have picked up the colour. All you can see is either the black or like oh, I know, these were the shimmer ones, that's why, perhaps. They have got shimmer on them. Yeah, so those were the shimmer ones, but these ones, these are the ones I'm talking about, that I'd got the pale colours on the, quite disappointing. Anyway, gosh, there's still more in there. I've now got a ton of butterflies that need their sides inking, and I've got those three. That one there didn't cut out very well either. Right at the edge of the paper, right next to the die cutting machine edge, they don't sometimes cut out very well. So I don't know if that's me or the machine or my placement. I got better once I realised it was happening. I got better about where I placed my paper in the Gemini. But I'm fairly pleased with these. I don't love them. I wish I could find my other die, but I've got stuff for my stash, stuff for ATCs and things, and you know, I can do stuff with these anyway. And yeah, so you know, not a fail, but not necessarily. I love these ones, and these ones, but not so much a total success. I mean, that's pretty. I quite like that one and this one. So they are nice. There's a few that are just not that great, but I could fiddle around with those and do something with them. But there's a ton of butterflies there, and they just need their edges inking, and then I'll be able to use them for things. I won't bore you with all of that, but I just wanted to show you some more things. They can go in my stash, ready for when I need them. Okay, folks, I'm going to have a rest because I'm absolutely exhausted. And hopefully that is going to be one of the last times I stand in front of that die cutting machine, cutting stuff out. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I will see you very soon. Have a good weekend, and take care, look after each other, stay safe, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.